It's a nice, cold, chilly, wet Saturday morning, and I am on my way down to meet Justin in Rock Hill, South Carolina, so we can head to Greenville, South Carolina to go on the record crawl with the boys from North Carolina for a VC record crawl in Greenville. So, catch you on the flip side.
Blitz, kind of into this. I have had a repress of it and finally picked up what looks to be a US original. So worked on that. And then I think this is the big one of the day. Original Funhouse, but this one's a little special. So white label promo. So pretty stoked on that one. So pretty good day.
He's going to be
excited everybody came out.
nice.
Yeah.
Thank you, Justin. Wow, what you got?
All right, so I got this Experience Unlimited over at Pharmacy. Yeah, that's right. So this is like some jazz funk stuff, and so I'd heard it, but hadn't seen it before, so I picked it up. Pretty good price. This is I guess this is the Vinyl Me Please edition, so it's a reissue, but got that. And then Justin we'd seen this one over at Sound and Vision. He said it was worth picking up. So Steve Arlington's Hall of Fame. So it's the 80s, kind of disco funk records. So yeah,
A lot of cool samples on that one.
Yeah.
I left my records in the car. I guess the highlight would be an original Barbarians and a Glory label. And I was overdue to get a Sticky Fingers original with a zipper.
Oh, nice.
I just been putting it
Did
off.
pull that one. That was
Yeah,
That was the one
Yeah.
on the wall?
The price is right, and
Oh, yeah.
I paid cash, and so
Yeah, it was-
there's no tax, and he threw a little love on it. So
It was like $70.
No, not even. It wasn't even close.
No, I'm saying those are like $70.
Oh, yeah,
That was like $30.
Yeah, so I was pleased with it. Yeah.
Very nice.
Yeah.
The Zonk Man.
Who's the Zonk Man?
Where is he?
Point him. All right. First off, some VCLT from Art.
Yeah.
Yes, years. And this is a box set. And if you do not know, box set, it's got the book in there and some cassettes in the cassette era. And what year is this, Art?
I don't know.
Yes,
I don't remember.
91.
It was a VCLT.
And then, yeah. And then this is some more killer VCLT from Eric Weinbender, Valley of the Sun, signed. He saw them locally here in Greenville, South Carolina. It's killer stoner stuff, 2019. Yeah, stoked to get that.
Awesome. You get two.
Two handfuls.
Two handfuls.
I know, right?
I think I got the most today.
Yeah,
Okay, so I got Leorme and Concerto.
Yeah, that's
It's
a cool
an
one.
Italian progressive rock band that I like.
Yeah.
I found this one today, and I got Zabriskie Point, which is the Pink Floyd soundtrack. They did the soundtrack for this movie some time ago. One more.
You can do
William
it.
Lyon.
No, show the one with the Marillion. That's hard, that you haven't been waiting to find.
Okay.
They decide which ones you show.
Yeah, there you go.
Reading Rock Volume 1. It has a couple of Marillion songs on here.
Nice.
And I like Marillion. It also has Twisted Sister and Whitesnake and UFO and other bands that I probably won't even listen to.
But he had that on the bottom because that was a big deal for the day. That's why it was the last one
Yeah.
he's going to show.
I was going to show this one.
All right.
William.
I had Justin and Kendall grab a couple of records for me from Dylan. And one of them was a Bull Angus promo, and this is the self-titled Bull Angus, and this is also a white label promo. So now I got both Bull Angus. This is like 1971 killer, like early 70s hard rock. It's really awesome stuff, and this is also a white label promo. And then I think probably the highlight is this Gong Flying Teapot. This is first press 1973 UK, black and white labels. This just came out in Record Store Day, I think, as a reissue, but this is the first UK press that I needed, so it's like super duper clean. So pumped to get both of those.
Very nice.
Really just a UFO phenomenon. A very clean copy. Been looking for one. And then probably one of my favorite movies from back. And some 90s R&B and some rap in it. So, Tupac's, I think it was Tupac's first movie, actually.
Yeah,
It was
Nice.
So, yeah.
Very nice.
Easy guys, I put my pants on, just like the rest of you, one leg at a time. Except, once my pants are on, I make gold records.
What's up, vinyl community? It is the Spin Doctors Vinyl Mayhem, and it is time for another video. Yes, it is. I hope you enjoyed the little opening there at the beginning. I say little, it was about 4 minutes long, but that was us doing a little round table. We were stopped after our nice record crawl in Greenville, and we just kind of went around the table and showed our top 2 picks or pickups that we got that day. We stopped with me, and I'm gonna show you my pickups now, obviously, but everybody went around and they showed at least 2, although Art I think probably picked up the most stuff, although Justin picked up a lot too, which I'll get into a little bit here. So the day started off well. Early, so Greenville's about a 2.5 hour drive down. I met up with Justin early in the morning. I got up at like 6:30, got to his place at about 7:45, and we drove down together. Thank you, Justin, for driving. I appreciate that, because Justin's familiar with Greenville. He goes down there all the time. But we met up with everybody at the first shop, which was Sound and Vision. They opened up at 10. As you see, matter of fact, I will show you. They have their cat in there at the store as well. Her name is Carrie. This is a sticker. They even have stickers made up. They're huge Slayer fans, as you can tell. This is their card as well too. Very cool shop. Like I said, we all met up there. Well, I say that Eric showed up. I think Eric showed up at the 3rd or 4th store. I don't remember exactly. But we all got our picture at the last shop, which was Pharmacy, which I'll get into as well. But so we met up at Sound and Vision. Very nice shop. That's where I almost took a dive. Go figure. I almost always get injured now. Every single time I go out, it seems like. But that's probably where I found my biggest heater, which I'll show here in a second. Picked up 2 records there. This is one of them here. This is an original copy of Bobby Gentry, Ode to Billy Joe. I did not have a copy of this. This is a nice clean copy on that Capitol label, 1967. Very, very obviously monumental record. Bobby Gentry, great singer-songwriter. Ode to Billy Joe has probably been covered by a million artists, but this was priced very well. I see this go for anywhere from $20 to $30, and they had this priced at like $10, and it is super, super clean. So very happy to finally add this to the collection. I've been wanting to get a copy and just haven't, because I, just holding out for a while because there was just other stuff I've been wanting to get, but for the price, I was like, you know what, I'm gonna spend $10 and get a nice copy. So couldn't say no. And then this was on their wall, and I just couldn't say no because the price was just right. This is an original 1972 copy of Luther Allison's first album, Bad News Is Coming. If you don't know Luther Allison, blues guitar player, great guitar player. It's on that Gordy label, which is a subsidiary of the Motown label. It was kind of like their blues label. This thing is in the shrink. Vinyl is so freaking clean, like not a mark on it almost. It's VG plus, definitely. I don't say anything's near mint unless I open it myself. So I won't call it near mint, but man, so clean. And this thing goes for triple digits. Honestly, it does. But they had it priced so freaking low. And it was funny because when I was checking out, he even said, he's like, yeah, man, this thing's been priced for a while and you're getting a good deal on it now. I said, I know I am. So very excited to pick this one up. This is a great album. Got some great blues classics on it, like Little Red Rooster, Evil is Going On, Rock Me Baby, the B.B. King song, Dust My Broom, the Elmore James song. If you haven't heard Luther Allison play, I have another one of his albums. It's not in the greatest shape, and it was super cheap. I think it's his second. But he is just, he reminds me a lot of Albert King, just the way he plays, so good. But to find this out in the wild and as clean as it is, like I said, in the shrink, oh my gosh, that was definitely my favorite pickup of the day, most exciting. Blew my mind. I was like, I could be done and be happy now. But we were at the first shop. So anyway, everybody picked up a lot of great stuff at that shop, I think. So anyway, next we went to, where did we go next? Oh, we went to Horizon. And Horizon was interesting. They had a lot more new stuff. I didn't pick up anything, but we found out that they have what they call the Annex, which is right next door, and they only open it periodically, but they were opening it that day between 1 and 4. And the Annex is basically like a bunch of collections that they have just put together, and nothing's priced. And you have to basically bring it to the guy. He looks at it, and then he prices it there, which I wasn't really keen on. I was really worried. And plus, nothing's really, like, they're like, okay, here's the rock stuff, here's the this and that. And I'm like, geez, this is not going to be the most fun. Stuff wasn't really in, like, sleeves either, or, like, like, not in these kinds of sleeves. And so you just weren't really sure. And so some stuff was and some stuff wasn't. And so you just weren't, I was really unsure of it. But they didn't open the Annex until 1. So we were like, okay, well, let's go to lunch and then come back. So we went to lunch. We went to Lewis Barbecue. I don't think I got a picture of that, but I did get a picture of what I ordered. I ordered the what did they call it? Basically, it was the sandwich where you could get all the meats. I got the pork, the brisket, and the sausage. Oh boy, it was good. It was just a bit much. And then I got the potato salad. Next time we'll probably just get the pork and the brisket. I didn't get the meat sweats like some people did, but it was good. So then after that, we went back to the Annex. And I actually did better than I thought I was going to. People were cleaning up in there, though. It was actually very surprising. I marked something off my want list, actually. I picked up a copy of Gun. This has been on my want list for a while. Because I didn't want to buy it off, like, Discogs or the internet. I wanted to, like, find it. And what's funny is I kept seeing people out and about, like, in other places, and they go right past it. I'm like, God, why are they seeing it and I'm not? But this is an original on the Epic label. It's a US copy. It's a great 3-piece band. I think they only released 1, maybe 2 albums. Very, like, psychedelic, proto-metal. Just a really different but cool album, I would say. If you haven't heard this, if you're a fan of The Dust, I think you would like this album. Which, I'm a fan of Dust, so I was very happy to find this. And again, this thing was actually super clean. I was very surprised because, again, I was just nervous about what it would look like at that location, just the way everything was. And this was in there, and I got it, again, I thought for a very good price, because the vinyl itself is very clean. The cover is actually not in terrible shape. It's got a little bit of a seam split down at the bottom, but these are always tore up. I've never seen a very nice cover of this. So picked this one up, and then this one was kind of a running joke because Jeff found this, and he was just because he was digging through everything, and he found this, and this is a copy of Jeff Paris, and this is funny because Jeff Paris, the guy's name is Jeffrey something. Jeff Paris isn't his like actual name, but this guy is a singer. He's a guitar player, a keyboard player, synth player, all this kind of stuff. He's played on Lita Ford records. He's played on Cinderella records. He's played on XTC Y&T records. He's played on Mr. Big records. He actually co-wrote a bunch of songs for Lita Ford, and then he was finally signed to Polygram and released, this is his debut album. It's called, what is it called? I don't even remember. Race to Paradise. As you can tell, the cover is softcore porn. If you look at the back of it, it is a promo, gold stamp promo. And just look at that guy. Look at that guy. That guy looks like he's freaking awesome. This album came out in 1986. It's also got the hype sticker on it, so that. But Jeff didn't want it. He's like, this just looks like it's something that I'm not really gonna like. But I'm like, dude, we were all like, dude, it's got your name on it. Come on. So I was like, well, I'm gonna buy it just because of that. And so it's on that Mercury label, which you gotta love that Mercury label. A lot of great stuff, you know, like Def Leppard, Rush, we're all on that. And it's 80s hair metal type stuff. I'm not gonna lie, but it's good. I mean, the album's not great, but it's Jeff Paris. So, you know, and it was cheap. But it's a promo. It's a gold stamp promo, and it's got a hype sticker on it. Come on. Come on. So, yeah. Thought that was pretty cool. After that, we went to Sound and Floors. It's there somewhere. Anyway, I didn't pick up anything there, but other people were. Justin picked up a white label Promo Stooges Funhouse. That was pretty insane. So yeah, that was a huge thing for him. Then we went to Pharmacy Records. Again, didn't pick up anything. Then we went and we had, we sat down and everyone had drinks. Obviously, I don't drink, so I had a Coke. But it was a good time. A lot of fun. Hanging out with everybody. You know, so good times. We're planning another one. We might do it around Dylan's grand reopening. We said so. It'll probably be another Charlotte one, and then the end of the year we're talking maybe Asheville. So we'll see. But huge, just, you know, great hanging out with guys that have the same interests, which is music, records, and just, you know, we didn't just talk about that stuff. Like, we talked about life. Like, for Justin and I, it was great because we had, you know, drive down, then a drive back up, which reminds me, drive back up. So we're driving through South Carolina, of course, and we drive through York, South Carolina, and there is a record store in York, which is not that far from his house. It's like 20 minutes away from his house. And we find this place called Palmetto something, but it's in this like marketplace thing, which is cool. And so we do some digging, and it's a pretty cool place. Justin took more pictures and stuff than I did. I just did some digging, which I ended up finding some really big heat for Billy Hurst. Shout out to Billy from Riverbend Records. I sent him some pics and said, hey, do you need these? He's like, yes, I do. So he's got some stuff that'll be coming his way, and I'll let him show those on one of his videos. But I picked up a couple things there. One of them being this. Now, I know everyone's gonna laugh, like, you bought that record, come on. The Return of Bruno, Bruce Willis's debut album. It's actually on the Motown label, which I don't think I knew that, but this is a first Canadian press. This is actually a good sounding record, believe it or not. But the reason I bought this is, I don't know if people know, he is actually probably going to die very soon. And I figured I'd buy it now before it skyrockets in price, because it is going to. I'm positive of that. It is going to, I'm sure, just be ridiculous. But this is actually a fun record because before Chris Gaines, before Garth Brooks became Chris Gaines, Bruce Willis became Bruno. This was made for a HBO special, kind of mockumentary thing, where he had an alter ego named Bruno. And so all these tracks, except for like one or two, are covers of like R&B Motown hits type stuff. Really, really fun album. And you know what? It's not terrible. Like, the Temptations are backing him on one track. The Pointer Sisters are backing him on one track. There's a cover of Under the Boardwalk. And there's a cover of Respect Yourself. And Secret Agent Man. It's a fun album. And so, and it was super clean too. You know, it wasn't super expensive. And like I said, I know it's going to skyrocket in price and be ridiculous later. So pick that one up. And then I had to pick this one up because I'm a huge Sammy Hagar fan. And to see this, this was a Japanese pressing of HSAS. This is the supergroup with Neil Sean, Sammy Hagar, Kenny Aronson, and Michael Sheave. You know, Kenny Aronson played bass for so many huge artists. And then Michael Sheave played drums for Santana, like at Woodstock and everything too. And then of course Neil Sean of Journey fame, and Sammy Hagar's, well, you know. But this is a cool Japanese press because it is that master sound, which these things sound amazing. I have the Billy Joel one for An Innocent Man, and oh my gosh, that thing sounds phenomenal. And this thing is super clean. It has all the inserts. It's got the poster, all that stuff. And it was cheap, so cheap. I couldn't believe it. So I was like, I'm definitely bringing this home. I haven't listened to it yet, but I'm super excited for it. And I didn't have this record, so I was like, I gotta pick that up. And then the last one I'm gonna show, this is a record that Justin and I were both like, what is this? This looks interesting. It's a band called The Road, and it's on that Kama Sutra label, which Dust is on that label, and so we were like, ooh, interesting. And we couldn't find any sound samples, and we couldn't find much on the band. But they listed it what we did find listed it as psychedelic blues rock pop. But it's got a cover of She's Not There by the Zombies, a couple other covers of Never Gonna Give You Up, Rockin' Woman, Mr. Soul, and what was the other one? There was one other one. The one that, shoot, where's it at? Dance to the Music by Sly and the Family Stone. And definitely think Zombies, because very heavy on the harmony vocals, but also some really nice guitar on here as well. I was very happy with this pickup. It was cheap, but it's a beat up copy. I would definitely like to find a nice copy, because it's got a lot of background noise, some pops and clicks and all that stuff. But we just never seen this record, and Justin said that if I didn't buy it, he was going to, and I was like, well, I'm definitely curious, because again, that label, this cat is all over me. He misses the other, who is with the girls right now. But anyway, so yeah, very happy to pick this one up. It was a nice blind buy for sure. I might have to find a nicer copy of that eventually. So anyway, that's what I picked up, and Justin picked up some good stuff there as well. He cleaned up. So I know he bought stuff at every store. And like I said, in the earlier part of the video, you saw that people picked up stuff as well, and they were showing their top 2. So anyway, guys, we had a blast, and I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave me a thumbs up. If you haven't already, subscribe, all that good stuff, and let me know what you thought of the records I picked up. And until next time, keep on rocking, I guess. I don't know. Anyway, hope to hear from you guys. Peace and love.